What's good, everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the 2020 Air Jordan 5 Fire Red with a silver tongue. Let's get to it. Alright, so I don't want to do a comparison just yet because I'm trying to acquire all of the originals from 1990. So far I have the Fire Red 5 with the black tongue. I don't have the original of this one. I should be getting OG Grapes in, and I also have the black metallic silver. So looks like I only need one more pair to do a comparison, a true comparison, and it would be the OG style of this. So if anyone out there has a size 10 or 10.5 in way decent condition, hit me up. But anyways, this is the 2020 version of the Air Jordan 5. It is the first time it has come back with Nike Air on the back since the year 2000. And I also have that retro. It's sitting right there, but I'm going to hold off again on the comparison, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, let's go over this shoe. So it comes in the style of the Air Jordan 5 box, just like how we've been getting it. This is the OG style box. They didn't really change much of it from the Air Jordan 4, the original Air Jordan 4 with the cement print on the bottom, black lid with the Jumpman up top. They've continued this style box up until, I believe, the Air Jordan 7, and then they switched out to the Nike, or no, I'm sorry, the like these style boxes leading up to the 8. But I can go over that another time. But here you go. Here's the box label in itself. You guys can read the details. If you guys want to pause the video, you guys can check all that out. So no inserts in it, just the black tissue paper. I have a sticker, quality control sticker, right on the inside lid. YCM sticker right underneath on the side. And purchased this off Finish Line on May 2nd, 2020 for retail price of $200. So what do you guys think about that price point? $200 for a retro like this in an OG style colorway. Alright, so my overall thoughts about the 2020 version of the Air Jordan 5 Silver Tongue. It's a little bit more of a lifestyle shoe. It's not geared so much so into performance. The shoe's a little bit more heavier than I remember, a little bit more bulky. The 2000 and I believe the OG is a little bit more geared towards the performance aspects of typical Air Jordan, a little bit more slimmer, a little bit less padding. This one has a ton of padding all throughout. And let's start with the upper. So the upper is a little bit different from what I see in the 2000, whereas like this type of leather, it's pretty soft, but it's not like the typical leather that you have to break in to get to that degree. And then they put this type of coating over it. It's a little bit more of a gloss finish. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I would have probably liked just a regular style leather shoe. They probably went with the softness because they wanted you guys to enjoy the shoe right out of the box. I mean, I can go either way, I guess, but traditionally Jordan 5s were made with that Durbuck upper, so it's all synthetic leather. It was ideal at the time, but as time goes on, people want better quality materials and all that. So Jordan Brand is really teeter-tottering this line of whether we cater to the people that want something true to form and OG, or bridging the gap to where we want to bring in our newer style materials and all that onto a newer product on, you know, for an OG feel. It's either you hate it, you love it, or you don't care, right? So again, this shoe was 200 bucks. You guys let me know down in the comments if you think it's worth it. Nice clear bottom. Really nice to see that on the Air Jordan 5. And then of course, coming back with the Nike Air branding on the back. So Nike Air branding has not come back on the Air Jordan 5 on this specific colorway since 2000. So it's been 20 years since that's come back. It's a little bit bigger than what it is on the year 2000. The shoe is supposed to cater more towards the OG style. So again, that's why I want to wait until I have an OG in hand so I can give you a true comparison between these guys. And then I'll also throw the 2000 retro in it. But my gripe about this shoe, the tongue. It's not the fabric style 3M that we all love from the older Air Jordan 5s. It's got that bubble look. And I haven't been a fan of this since they started retroing the Jordan 5 at the beginning of the 2010s. It's not something that I'm a fan of. I wish it, you know, had some play to it. Keep it all fabric, just like how we used to see it in the year 2000 and other of those in that era. But I mean, I guess beggars can't be choosers, so they're going to just, you know, put something out that makes sense. I do appreciate the lace toggle here, the lace lock. They brought that back to OG style form. And let me go ahead and bring in this shoe here unlaced so you guys can take a peek inside. But, you know, they threw in the Nike right there on the side. So that's a little bit of a throwback. And then they also have Nike on the side of the clear lace lock. You know, in OG styles, if you guys are trying to get older models, a lot of this stuff will be lost in translation and also the booklet that came with it. There was no booklet that came with the retro of the Air Jordan 5. Something I wish that they had include so that people can understand the shoe, the technology, the breakdown of everything, and you know, just one of those things where I feel like that gets lost. But anyways, so clear netting all throughout. Here it is unlaced. A lot of the shoes back then came unlaced. You guys would have to lace them up yourselves. Speaking of which, on The Last Dance, I saw like a couple players, especially Michael Jordan, lacing up their shoes by themselves, and I thought that was pretty awesome. I think lacing up your own shoes is part of the process of getting new shoes. It gives you a little bit more of an appreciation for something that you own, and you can lace it up in the style that you like. So, you know, with the Air Jordan 5, there's different holes on the sides, so you can go on the insides, outsides, or you can go alternating, and it's really your choice. The red on it, I feel like it could be, I don't know, it's a different type of red. So on the box it says True White, Fire Red, and Black. And on the 2000 retro it is White, Black, and Fire Red. On the inside of the shoe, I took out the insole. You can see that it's board lasted. Pretty interesting to see where the older style Air Jordans were of this degree. And it does come with a sticker. So that's my size 10 sticker right there. Checking out the insole. So before you take out the insole, it does come with this shoe tree. That's what it looks like. On the underside it says die cut sock liner. So these are the 10 and a half cardboard inserts. And then this is your insole here. Polyurethane type insole. One of the OG styles that they included here. Really nice look of the Nike Air branding right there on the heel. Here's the information on the underside of the insole. And it's really nice. Really good feel. Fits in there pretty nice. The back side of the tongue, upside down Air Jordan. On the 2000, it's right side up. So this is more true to the OG. And then, you know, the elastic bands on there to keep the tongue in place. It's sewn right underneath the board and that's going to give you some support to, you know, lock you in right there with the shoe. I will note also on the teeth here of the Air Jordan 5, you'll see that there's two lines here, one here and one here. They go parallel to the cuts of the leather lines right here. On the 2000, that's different. It's not going to have that. So it'd be interesting to see if I can find an OG that the teeth are in line with the cuts of that leather. So it'd be really interesting to see if Jordan Brand got that close as far as that's concerned. But yeah, other than that, I do appreciate the Air Jordan 5. I guess, you know, we can talk about maybe one last thing with the heel pods right here. These are the molded ear pods. AirPods, ear pods, whatever, the same difference, right? Of the Air Jordan 5. So it's a little bit more pronounced on this version here than it is on the 2000. Bigger tongue too, I believe, and it stays in place really well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, this is your Air Jordan 5 review. If I were to give it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say an 8, only because I don't really like the leather too much on the shoe, and then the tongue. But other than that, everything's there. Appreciate Jordan Brand for, you know, retroing the shoe and bringing it back to OG style. And that'd be it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, of course here. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care.